Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the month of January for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, to those that continue to follow me, thank you for following in January for 2019. I appreciate you guys following me in my live readings, either Wednesdays or Thursdays, or whenever I go live in English. Usually it's Wednesday. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing my videos. Sharing my videos is very important. It increases subscriptions. And to those that are joining in my channel as a member, please understand that if you become a member, you have the rights to ask any questions during the month that you become a member when I go live, okay, for no additional charge. If you would like to make a donation, you're welcome to make a donation, okay? So with that said, I'm going to start your video, Sagittarius, and this time I'm using the Art of Life tarot. This tarot was created by Charlene Livingstone. I'm using for clarifiers the regular tarot, as you guys see here. I also taken a couple of cards, a card from the Sibylla Gypsy Oracle cards. And I'm using the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle for the healing part, okay? So, let's see what's going on with you, Sagittarius, which is my second highest. I'm taking 5 cards, okay? And let's see how all these cards are going to be connected. Each card represents one each week of the month. It's 5 weeks in the month, so 5 cards, okay? And I'm also going to give you the message that the author gives you. So what's going on for you for January 28, 2019? I was about to say 2018. The first, the foundation card that you have is the Ace of Swords. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning to sail my ship. So some of you, okay, with the Ace of Swords, you're going to start a new beginning. You're probably rerouting yourself, your life. You are changing. Some of you are going to make changes, you guys, and that's common with everybody in this year, okay? Everybody in January decides that they're gonna, this is the changes that you guys are want to make, and then this is what they actually do. At the end of the year, you can always go back to the January readings to see what is it that you put your intention to, and see if you actually did had it or you did do it, okay? That's what the Ace of Swords is saying to me. It's like you're rerouting yourself. You're going, you know, you're not afraid of a storm. Like say if it rains, you're going to go ahead and continue your path no matter what. Okay, so that's what some of you are doing, especially you, Sagittarius. I'm basing this on the amount of readers that I have or the views. So, another card that you have is the Ace of Pentacles. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. So some of you are concentrating into the Ace of Swords, which means that you're not afraid to do anything or to say, not just do something. Maybe you're going to have to say something, and you're starting with 2 aces, which is new beginnings. New beginnings in your material part. It says wealth is the ability to fully experience life. So maybe some of you are going to either concentrate on the wealth. If you're in a younger group, you might concentrate on getting the job, the opportunity, or working hard, or saving. Maybe you want to save and you decide that this is what you want to do because you want to save for your house, for the future, or whatever your intentions are. But here with your foundations is also communication. Maybe you are going to try to speak in a different way. Maybe you are going to try to contact people maybe that you haven't contacted in a long time. You might have disappeared at it. And look, you guys get 2 major arcanas. So here you have the Hermit. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than it's his own soul. So the Hermit card is the card that you are thinking about what you want from your life. What is it that you're looking for in your life? What excites you? What is the some of you in this month of January are going to decide, I'm going to be by myself. That you may end up breaking a relationship if you're not in a or not just breaking it up, but you're probably going to say, I want time for myself. If you have a significant other, you might ask your significant other, you want to do a trip by yourself, and you want to think things over and see where you're going and what is it that you want, or what do you want, or where you want to go to, and who you want to go with. So this is what I'm feeling for this card, that you're gonna probably, if even if you're single, let's say if you're single, you're gonna go ahead, and it's easy for you to just get up and go and do this. If you're a couple, you probably are gonna ask a person, what is it that I want, and you may just go solo to whatever place you want. You may go to a mountain, you might go to a retreat, you may just go on a trip with a bunch of people, but at the end of the night, you're going to be by yourself in that room. And that's what this card is telling you. You're going to be alone with yourself, and you are going to talk to your soul and see what your soul wants, what your spirit wants, not what the physical wants, but what your soul wants. The next card that you get is the Six of Wands. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. So again, see the Six of Wands, this is, to me, is like this is the retreat part, and then maybe when you come out of that, you're gonna achieve something, you're gonna win about something, you're gonna come out to a conclusion about something that you want. There's something that deep inside you want to achieve, you want to obtain. Maybe it's the relationship, maybe it's the job, like I said, whatever it is. Maybe have a better relationship with someone this year if you're single. Whatever it is you want to achieve, like let's say you've been single for the past 2 years or 3 years, you are going to want to have that relationship that's going to fulfill you, the person that's going to be the one for you. Maybe this year some of you are going to find it. If it's the financial part, maybe you do get the job that you've been wanting to for the longest time, and that is going to make you happy. Everybody's in different cycles of life, so different path, so you guys will know which card is meant for you, even though this represents each week of the month of January. The next card that you have is the Temperance. The unlike is joining together, and from differences results the most beautiful harmony. So see, the unlike is joined together, and from differences result the most beautiful harmony. Heraclitus. So in the Temperance situation, you know, we are different, and I mentioned that in the prior reading that I did. We're all different, and that differences about you is probably what I like, and maybe the differences that the other person has is what they like about me. So you know, maybe in relationships, you can, like I said before, you may not be alike. You don't want to be alike. You want to have a certain percentage of what you want in a relationship or of someone, but you're going to be different. And this is what's telling you that you are different. Well, from differences results the most beautiful harmony. Yeah, because when you have your issues, I have my issues, we come together and we try to understand each other. Okay, that's the word that I'm getting, understanding each other. And so that's what you're probably looking for. My goods, your goods, and then we come together, we join together, and we understand if this is a relationship, if this is a job, you're going to come into I think A and B, and you think C and D, and then we put all that together, and we just can make a very beautiful, it may be part of us, part of them, but it's going to be melting together, and something better is going to come out. Okay, and the last card that you get is the Ace of Cups. Again, when I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. Some of you are ready to start a new relationship. If you are the single Sagittarius, you're gonna probably ready to give the feeling of love, because this is Ace of Cups is the feeling of love and emotions. And or some of you are ready to receive that love, okay? Because I see it in your sign coming Ace of Cups. It's like you're ready to give the love to someone, and you may be wanting to start a relationship. If you're single, if you're in a relationship already, maybe you need to increase the affection. Maybe you just haven't, like I said, some people don't stay behind in the relationship because of work, and there is not too much romance, and that could be something that you guys are gonna plan to do in 2019. People may travel together because you've been working like a dog and you haven't been able to have a good relation, only when you travel, and it shouldn't be like that. You should be able to be together in an everyday life, at least once a week, and not just once a month. Whenever you get a chance to be romantic with your partner, show the couple love, okay? So I'm going to clarify the cards now using the regular tarot, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. With the Ace of Pentacles, you get the Empress, okay? So I feel that some of you that are in the younger situation, you guys might be getting pregnant now. So if you're ready for that pregnancy, Sagittarius, some of you are gonna be pregnant, or some of you are gonna start something new. You're gonna be something creative if you decide that you want to get that job that you're looking for, because Pentacles is material stuff. You're gonna manifest the job that you want, the career, if it's a personal business that you want to create, you're gonna create a personal career. The next you have the Hermit, and then on the bottom you have the Hierophant. Some of you may need to look for help with the Hierophant, meaning that you may look for someone older. You may want to find someone that gives you guide and direction. This to me, that the Hierophant or the priest is a person that sometimes we go to. Maybe it's just going to be an older person that lived their life already. Maybe someone that's 80 years old. Maybe you decide to go to, sometimes it's good to go to those nursing facilities, nursing homes. There's a lot of people there that they will give you a lot of the info of how they live their life, men and women. The majority of people that you see in reality is women, and because men tend to die young sooner than the women, so you get to see in a table one person sitting there, and maybe that one person, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, can give you the advice that you're looking for. It could be a healer, it could be a shaman, whatever or if you have a church that you belong to, or a spiritual group that you belong to, maybe you need to go to that person to get the guidance that you're looking for, Sagittarius, to move to the path that you want to move to, because you're ready for it. See, this is the 6 of Wands, the card of movement. Look at the next card that you get is the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is like you have suffered a loss. Probably you suffer a loss in the past. Maybe you lost a relationship or someone that you could have lost, and now you're here. Some of you might be still crying for those broken cups or the loss that you have. And look, there's still 2 cups standing there. Like, you still have time. If it's meant to be, like, let's say there's something happen and you're meant to, maybe you're meant to go back and pick up these 2 cups, okay? Or maybe this is a decision. Maybe you you know, if the way I see is maybe you hurt it because of 2 people, okay? It's hard to say in a general reading what's going on with you, Sagittarius. Who are you crying for or why? But there is something that's there and it's hurting your heart, because the Cups is your feelings and emotions, and you're in pain right now. So let's see what other cards are for you. Let's see, under the Temperance, you get the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is you looking into the future. and you probably want to hold on to someone in the future, but you're not really you're gonna have to make a decision once, or cards of decisions. Once you're probably looking for the person that you want to hold on to, the person that's gonna be your rock, that you guys could be together. But there's in the back of you, there is other two people behind. I mean, I could also read it in another way, like this is you creating something. This is you maybe getting married because there's this pregnancy, and now you decide that you guys are going to move on and probably move somewhere. This is you looking to the future, and this is probably building the house, building that wealth that you're looking for, to those that are already coupled. Okay, I don't want to take this card because it's two. And let's see what the last card says. The world. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. So this is you moving on, Sagittarius. You have the world in your hands. You have to make decisions, okay? And you know, if you're not in an age of getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant, you probably want to create something new. But here is like you are going to think about it and look for someone because you want to make a decision. And look, you have the world in your hands, and you can make that decision whenever you want. Let me see what's the healing card comes for you. I did the same thing for the prior video. I did the healing first, and then I did the abundance. Okay, so I'm sorry I did it that way. I usually do abundance first. So let's see what healing stone is coming for you, Sagittarius.